Getsuga, and today I'll be talking about the new Gishki cards coming out in Photon Hypernova. So let's get started. First, we have Grim Gishki, and it's a water fish effect monster that's level 2. It has 600 attack and 700 defense. This first effect reads, if you ritual summon exactly one water ritual monster with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire requirement. I'm not sure if all the other Gishki monsters with the similar effect have the same line, but I think they left this kind of open to say with a card effect instead of with a ritual spell effect. So that way, if they do make more ritual effects, they could just get around it using this effect. Second effect reads, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one Gishki monster from your deck except Grim Gishki. Also, you cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn except with ritual monsters. This effect is pretty nice. It's essentially like beasts. I think beasts can special summon this monster. Yeah, you just normal summon beast, special summon this card special summons another Gishki. I guess that makes it pretty easy for you to just spam Gishki ritual monsters. So next up we have Eva Gishki Neramanas, and it's a water spellcaster ritual effect monster that's level 10, has 3000 attack and 1800 defense. Its first effect reads, if this card is ritual summoned, also it says it has to be special ritual summoned with any Gishki ritual spell. Anyways, first effect reads, if this card is ritual summoned, you can target one water monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Automatically really good. I don't think I need to specify. Also, by the way, this works with sharks, or at least the new shark card, because if you control this, you can basically special summon that new shark card from your hand and then search another fish monster. I'm not sure if there's a limit on the level you can search. Oh yeah, I think there is. It's like 3, 4, and 5. So you won't be able to search this card. I mean, then again, this is a spellcaster, so you wouldn't be able to search it even if there was no limit level restriction. Anyways, like this first effect, pretty good, especially if you have this card in the graveyard already and you didn't use its effect. You can just special summon it from the graveyard and then activate its effect. Second effect, this card cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the extra deck. Pretty alright. And third effect reads, once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can return one Gishki ritual monster you control to the hand, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, shuffle that card into the deck. It's non-destruction and non-targeting. The only gripe I have with it is that you have to return a Gishki ritual to the hand. And it only negates monster effects. But at the same time, if you're playing that one Gishki build that does hand loops, which is absolutely disgusting, then you could just basically ritual summon that card again to just loop more cards out of your opponent's hand. Also, because of Grim Gishki, it makes swarming the field with ritual monsters even easier in Gishki. So there's that. Next, we have Gishki Ice Mirror, and it's a ritual spell. And it reads that it can be used to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster. The first effect reads, ritual summon one Gishki ritual monster from your hand by triggering either one face-up monster your opponent controls or monsters from your hand or field whose total levels exactly equal its level. And if you do, you lose life points equal to its original attack. And the attack in which you're taking damage from is going to be the attack of the monster you special summon, not the monsters you're attributing. Second effect reads, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Giski monster in your graveyard, place it on top of the deck, and if you do, place this card on the bottom of the deck. That's pretty nice because most of your main deck Giski monsters, with the exception of the Ritual, actually net you advantage. Shadow and Vision, I mean not advantage, but they basically allow you to go through your deck. Gish, like Vision and Shadow, both allow you to pitch them to add either a ritual monster, or a Gishki spell. I'm not sure if it's restricted to Gishki spells or Gishki ritual spells. Either way, most of the Gishki spells are ritual monsters. But you could also place Beast on top of your deck for your next turn plays, or Grim on top of your deck for your next turn plays. Next and lastly, we have Aquamare Fossilization. Excuse me. Also, by the way, a lot of the Gishki spells and traps are called Aquamirrors. So, and just to make that clear. First effect reads, add one Gishi monster from your deck to your hand. Also, the first effect is not a hard ones per turn. That is absolutely shocking. It's basically a Rhoda, so what more can you say about that? Second effect, during the end phase, if you control a water ritual monster, you can banish this card from your hand, set one Aquamare spell trap from your deck or graveyard. Except Aquamare Fossilization. And the reason I specified that is, the Gishki spells and traps are just called Aquamare cards. It's that way, for those who don't know about Gishki, and may be questioning why did they specify that, this is the only Aquamare card. In fact, it's not the only Aquamare card. There are many other Aquamare cards that are in the archetype. I'm just mentioning that for anyone who may be new to Gishkis. And this is an Ice Mirror, not an Aqua Mirror, so you can't really set it with this. Anyways, and what you guys think about Gishkis, and it's been me, your boy Blagetziga, and I'm out.